It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central, and I want to talk about the last week in Hero Wars and the upcoming week in Hero Wars. Guys, if you're a Facebook and web player, jump to the timestamp on the screen. Now, we're going to do mobile stuff first. But if you want to support the channel, just watch the whole thing. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if you did jump to that timestamp. But on Hero Wars Mobile, we have an event live right now. It's an Iris-themed event. Inner Fire, great opportunity to get Iris Soulstones, Iris dolls. And there isn't any kind of event map or shop or anything to go along with it, just some special offers to buy. And now basically just do the tasks just like you would any other day and enjoy the free rewards. Now, in just a little bit, there is a brand new event going to pop off. I can't tell you exactly when it's going to be, and I can't tell you exactly what the event is going to be like yet, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a guild-focused event. It's going to be about growing trees or saplings or planting saplings. I'm not 100% clear on exactly what you're supposed to be doing with it, and I don't know exactly what the rewards are. We know that Galahad and Alvanor are both featured prominently in the conversations about the event so far, so I think we'll be seeing this event very, very soon. And then continuing on with Hero Wars Mobile stuff, this past week we've had a lot of opportunities to provide feedback on some upcoming changes to the game. Earlier on in the week, they had some questions about the lore. After a lot of feedback was given, I think that they're going to be finding a nice spot for story behind the characters. And personally, I love lore. I love having more fleshed out stories behind all these characters, so we can actually start to more care about some of them that don't have any backstory aside from a little blurb or maybe a 30-second YouTube video whenever they got launched. And more recently, just a day or two ago, they wanted to talk more about the towers and the new game mode within Hero Wars Mobile, talking about what things they can add to it, how they might change it in the future, because they're definitely adding more mini games to it. And they basically just want our feedback when it comes to the direction of the mini game in the future. They want to keep growing it, and I for one am all for it. Like I said, I love the story behind some of these characters. I wish I had more of the story, and more rewards for free, easy to complete tasks is always a good thing. As long as it doesn't take too long, and as long as it doesn't add to the daily chore list, I guess. And then finally, we are getting some art reworks of some of the heroes. It looks like we're going to start with Galahad. They're going to be redoing the angel skin a little bit, and looking for feedback on this. How can they, give everybody a polish to make them look nicer? Again, this is concept art, so nothing's exact yet, nothing is set in stone. But if you're interested in providing feedback about any of this stuff, check me out on Discord or leave a post on one of my YouTube videos with your comment, and I'll make sure to get it to the community managers. Now, in Hero Wars Facebook and web, we have the Negator of All Creation Returns event. This is just your basic Kark Soulstone event. It happens like once a year. It's very weird that they have this annual event. The egotistical side of things, for me, makes me think that they have this event yearly because of me, because Kark is my favorite hero. But I don't think that's actually the case. I don't believe that that's actually the case. But it is kind of a rare event, only 4 tasks, and the only reward is Soulstones and, of course, Emeralds if you buy Emeralds, and Kark dolls, which have a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in them. But I'm glad to get a little bit of attention put on Kark. We'll do more Kark videos if people are interested. Just let me know in the comment section down below if you like Kark, or if you wish he would die and go away forever. Whatever. Either way, leave a comment in the comment section down below. We had a couple game updates. The amount of experience required to increase your team level has been reduced, and the combat training logs has been changed a little bit in Arena. Check that out. It's over on the Hero Wars Facebook page, the official Facebook page, if you haven't already. It's a pretty short little explainer here, but any quality of life improvement is good. We have the update to Peppy. Here she is. Peppy became stronger. One of her abilities, her boldness ability, lasts 1 second longer, and now she has her 2 ascension skills there in game now. The boldness skill is getting upgraded, and the masquerade skill is getting upgraded. The thing that I say the most about this, and I don't want to spend a ton of time on this because everybody's already picked it to death, you can use Peppy to potentially strip Ode to Serenity off of an enemy team by herself without needing an Ode stripper like Judge or Maya, or Iris, or Aurora, whoever you use to strip off Ode to Serenity off of the enemy team. The boldness shield, causing the tank to take less damage, and critical hit damage is halved, is always going to be a good thing. The problem with Peppy is she stands so far back if you're going up against a team with Zhu in it, which you see a lot, there's a good chance that Zhu is just going to crush her really quick. That's why Martha is so popular. That and, of course, the City of Asgard activity. But, of course, her Boldness Shield is going to pair really well with the new tank hero Julius, which we'll talk about in just a second. Peppy and Cleaver has always been a great combo. Peppy and Aurora has been a really solid combo as well. Really, Peppy in any tank does great stuff. Adding in the ability to do extra control effects with her Reckless Masquerade is always a nice thing. The problem is with Ascension is you got to be very careful where you spend your sigils. And Peppy being a mage, you probably already have a mage heroes that you need to level first. Iris is probably the most prominent mage right now. Can't forget about Celeste, a little less of a must-have hero than Iris, but still very strong. If you see a lot of Dantes on your server, then you got to level up Heidi, who also is a mage. You Judge lovers out there spending all your mage sigils on Judge. Satori is such a huge damage dealer if you don't see Sebastian on the enemy team, and even if you do, he's still pretty awesome. By the way, Satori can tank Dante. It's just going to be hard to find the time and the resources to level her up this late in the game, though I do appreciate the developers bringing lesser used heroes up into the spotlight. Maybe some newer players will try them out, but she does really great in testing. We tested her a bunch with the new hero and with some of the existing teams, and it's a nice change. It's definitely a good positive change. And then finally, Julius is coming into the game in just a couple of hours, Sunday night / Monday morning, the 24th of April. This guy does some team healing. He's got some good shields. He's got a lot of interaction with shields, actually. We've already done a video discussing him in depth, but I am really, really upset that he outclasses Astaroth in basically every way, aside from the revive, of course. He's got such incredible abilities that, work with heroes that are commonly used now, some heroes that aren't commonly used, like I mentioned with Peppy, and in a lot of teams you don't even need to have a healer because of how good his shield interaction is, and he does have a heal with one of his shields. I think he's going to be a menace on defense. I think in the right teams he's going to be a problem, just like Mushy and Shroom is, just like Aurora and Astaroth and all the other tanks are. In the right teams he's going to be great. In the wrong teams he's not going to be great. Should you level Julius? We'll talk about that more in my live stream this coming week. Schedule is on screen now. Check me out Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday. Hope to see all of you there. Everybody enjoy your weekend. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.